This session we're going to work on the hat and the eyebrows. Now, I've listed here you can use the polygon lasso tool as an option, but I'll show you that and then I'll show you the magnetic lasso tool. And now make sure you're on the layer that actually has the fruit on it, so make sure you click down here, make this active. And I'm going to show you with the polygon lasso tool what could happen with this. I'm going to show you the mushroom first. I'll click and notice how it's going around. It's not a perfect cut, but it's a pretty good cut. And it does work. Yeah, I'm roughening a little bit. Didn't take that long to get all the way around it. I must click on the beginning spot. But it's not an exact cut. So I'm going to go Control D, and I'll try this time. I'll redo that with the magnetic lasso tool, starting this corner down here. And it'll follow it along a little bit, coming around. And once in a while I do click the mouse to lock down a point. And I keep going around, and that one's not that good. I'll click over here, and I click up here, and I'm clicking one more click on the corners. Especially I like to click on the corners, and finally we get back to that starting point. A lot better cut, so I'm going to Control C, Control V will paste that. Notice the new layer showed up, and I'm going to name this layer Hat. The hat layer, I'm going to jump to the black arrow, grab my hat, slide it on over. Now it's behind, so I need to slide the hat to the top above somewhere so that now the hat is on top. But notice how the hat doesn't fit him that well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Edit, Free Transform. I could get there by going Control T, and I'm going to click on this one. I also left this to tell you that Free Transform equals Control T or Edit Free Transform. Notice this box showed up around it, and that allows you to grab one of these corners and take it and make it a little bit bigger. Make it fit the way you like it, much like we did on the ears. And so once you finally get it like you like it, like that, then you're pretty much ready to go. Remember, you can rotate this box by going out beyond a corner and tilting it a little bit. And once you're done, you have to hit Enter, or you can check this, hit this little check mark. It does the same thing as Enter. It says you want to accept the changes you've made. The last thing we're going to work on here is the eyebrows. And make sure you click on the layer that's got the eyebrows actually on it, not the hat layer. So you come over here, and I think on this one I'm going to also use the magnetic lasso tool, even though their other tools do work. Click on that, and I'll click, and it works very well with a white background. You know, it's got greens and reds here, so the computer has an easy time defining where those are. Unlike that bow tie up there, which had a shadow which was a similar color as the bow tie itself. So I'm clicking a little bit, not too often, because it's doing all the work itself. Finally, I get it. I'm going to copy that, paste it. New layer showed up. There's my brow going behind. Remember, it's going to go behind. Watch this. I'm going to slide it where I think it should go. Go down here and push this up, and there it shows up. I'm going to say that this is the, I think I'll make that the left brow. And there's the left brow. And then I could, to duplicate that, there's a couple things I could do. But the simple way is just click on this left brow, drag down below. And now I've got a new copy of that, which I'll rename right brow. I'll hit Enter and slide it over here. Now if I want to rotate that, I'll just come up here to Edit. I could go to Free Transform, or there's another one right below that, Just Transform. And notice down below in Just Transform it says flip it and horizontal. And then see how that flipped right away? I didn't have to do the other stuff, and I'm pretty much done. So there you have the eyebrows and the hat. And Mr. Potato Head's looking pretty handsome, wouldn't you think?